everyone right now. Let's check in with Mike Davis for a look at what's coming up on More. Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, listen, have you ever wondered what your pet is thinking? Well, this morning we're with two professional pet communicators. Let me say that one more time so everybody really heard me. Professional pet communicators. We're in the home of Dani, Elizabeth, and Murray the Magician, and we're going to be finding out what their 3 dogs and 1 cat has to say. It's very exciting. I'm a skeptic, but I'm hoping I become a believer. That's coming up on More.
2 words now. We are moving on. Pet communicators. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now, during quarantine and the pandemic, have you been wondering how your pets are doing? I know I have. Well, perhaps what they are thinking also, since you've been at home so much, it's probably confusing them. Well, Mike Davis is live this morning with professional pet communicators, and he's on a mission to learn more about our pets. And I have a very active husky, so I need your help. What's going on, Mike?
Good morning, Maria. Yeah, we might be able to help you out with that husky because we got 2 professional pet communicators with us this morning. And personally, Maria, I think this could be a game changer for pet owners because every pet owner wants to know really what their pet is truly thinking. And that's why we have the 2 professional pet communicators I mentioned. And before I get to Bob and Nene Major, we have to say we're in the home of Murray SawChuck, Murray the Magician, and Dani Elizabeth, the host of Crazy Girls at Planet Hollywood. Before we get to them, let's loop in Bob and Nene Major. You guys are brother and sister, Bob.
That's correct.
When did you first become aware of this ability your sister has to actually communicate with animals?
Well, I've worked in hypnosis for over 30 years, and 23 years ago, we started really developing this skill. While in trance, we noticed that she was able to pick up thoughts from the animals. And through the years, we've refined it, and now we consider ourselves professional animal communicators.
Okay, Bob. So let me ask this to Nene. I'm just going to be blunt with you, Nene, okay?
Yeah.
For people like me who might think this could be BS, I don't know, what do you say to people who think that?
Well, we just say to you, bring your pet, and we'll just talk to your pet, and you could just let us know if you think it's BS.
Now, you could talk to a dog, you could talk to a caterpillar, could you talk to everything?
I can, anything and everything, and I have.
I can't wait for this. Okay, let's go to Murray SawChuck, Murray the Magician. Murray, you got 2 gorgeous dogs with you right there. We have another one over there, a cat. You guys have tons of pets in your home. You know, having 4 pets in your house, what is some of the things you are curious about your pets? What do you want to be able to communicate or relay to them?
I'm just kind of curious about what each of the pets think of each other, you know? We think we know because we can read them a little bit, because how they react just out of their own natural ability, you know? I'd like to figure out if they enjoy like traveling with us, because we travel a lot and we take them on car rides and stuff like that. I kind of want to find out if they really do enjoy that, or it freaks them out, you know? Because when they're at home, they're very comfortable. They know this place.
Okay, all right. So we're going to be talking to Dani and the 2 pet communicators when we come back later on in the show. And guys, I mean, I don't use this word because I'm not a South California guy, but I am stoked. I've never used that word on TV, and I'm stoked to really see what happens with this. So, Maria, I can't wait. We'll maybe have to loop your husky in another time, but coming up a little bit later, we're going to be communicating with pets.
First from Mike, stoked. I'm stoked about it too. Thanks so much. We'll check back in with Mike later in this show. Thanks so much, Cassandra, and great advice when it comes to our pets. And speaking of our pets, let's check back in with Mike. He is live this morning at Murray the Magician's house, investigating the ability to communicate with our pets. Okay, what did you find out, Mike? You were stoked, right? That was the word
Maria, you used. This has been the longest 30 minutes of my entire life. I'm so anxious to see this actually go down, so I don't want to keep anybody waiting any longer. Bob and Nene Major, do your thing.
Here we go.
Okay, we're in. I've just entered a space where I can actually communicate to the animals. So first up, we actually have Kitty the cat. Kitty the cat is very, very, very sweet. first time that's ever happened. We're very, very sweet with the cat. The cat is saying this is a great setup around here, that it's very spoiled. This is Lou. Lou is actually saying to this to this cat that you're lucky you're even still here.
Wow.
The way which you do. So Lou is the head of all the dogs and the cat's in denial. The cat is saying whatever. So I'd just like to say that this dog would like that cat, if it would like to, just stay outside and just roast.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you, Nini.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 dogs, 1 cat here, all rescues.
Yes.
Murray, as a pet owner, let's get you in here.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for one of your animals you would like to have Nini talk to them?
I'm curious why Bailey, who's behind me, is so scared, when people walk in the home, and what happened to her in the past and why that, because they're
Okay.
all rescues. So.
Nini?
Okay, so Bailey would not like you to point out any weakness for her. Dogs tend to not want you to point out any weakness that they have. So Bailey will say that she is not scared. She's very, very ferocious when she has to be.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
doesn't like anybody here today with a mask.
All right, let me ask Dani. Dani, you have a question for any of your animals here?
I do. Well, first of all, I'm curious why Lou is so upset with Kitten and wants him to be outside all the time. 'Cause they seem like buddies.
Well, it's not that it's not my buddy. I'm just saying it always wants to go outside and leave us because it's not part of our pack.
Wow.
And the cat says it just wants to be left alone to do its own thing. And what really Kitty wants is just to hunt.
Wow.
And that would be bugs and big bugs outside, maybe a bird or two if it could find one that wasn't dry.
Well, let me relay all this to everybody back at home, because I know there's got to be a lot of people sitting in their living room with their pets, their pet owners. Well, guess what? Go to wetalktoyourpets.com tonight. There's a free Zoom at 8 p.m. You can talk to Bob and Nini Major. Pet communicators, professional pet communicators. We're able to help out Dani and Murray today, get them to communicate with their animals a little bit. And guess what? Personally, for me, Maria, something that I'm ecstatic about, Nini has told me that if I'm ever hiking in Red Rock Canyon and a mountain lion is there, she will interject before that mountain lion tries to kill me if Nini happens to be with me. So I thank you so much for that, Nini.
That's really nice, Nini. Yeah, just stay away from mountain lions. All right, that was fun. Thanks so much, Mike.